Now, this success journey is very interesting in a context that when this guy came, he said in a beautiful words, I don't PMP. I'm not an engineer. Can I do PMP? I answered him, provided that you will study, you will work hard. He said to me one thing, I can give you one promise, and the promise is that I will work hard, I will give my 100%. And really, he meant business. He worked hard, he gave his 100%. Today, we have Mr. Zaheer from Saudi Arabia. He cleared PMP. Zaheer, first of all, congratulations on clearing PMP. How do you feel finally after clearing PMP?
Thank you very much, sir. You explained very well. It's all because of you. And all I can say, I have no words to explain my joy regarding my PMP. And it's all your mentorship and coaching that pushed me hard. I was nervous in the start, as you said. In the start, I was very nervous. How can I do this PMP? I did not know even one word about PMP. I did not know about the PMP complete words. But when I start my job, I has some my friends told me that you do PMP, you are not engineer, you can survive in the field for the after doing this PMP.
Hmm.
So I take challenge and I have in mind I have to survive. For my survival, I have to do my PMP. So I
Okay.
told you I do anything. What will you told me?
Hmm. So you were a man of your words. You really did, and you worked hard. Okay, let's talk about exam. How difficult exam was comparing to the random mocks?
Random mocks. That is something else. That is something else.
So that's
If
more
you
difficult.
yes, 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 sure. But to be very frank and to be very honest, this is the mindset. This is the mindset we need in PMP. And without your random mocks and your last 2 or 3 days, it start from the 180 mocks, 180 questions used to build the momentum for the student. And I listen all the journeys, all was saying random marks were very difficult. When I 180 mark questions I do without the timer. I
Hmm.
did not use the timer, and I was very upset. I was very nervous about, you can say, nervous
Hmm.
about the time.
Hmm.
So when I start the, you push me, you send me the random box, 10 minutes, 10 questions, 15 questions. And I start 10 questions. You push me. Why you did not start the 60 questions? Why you did not start the question 60 questions? I
Hmm.
was so nervous about the timer, how I
Hmm.
will do, how I will survive. I asked a lot of questions from my fellow students, my
Hmm.
fellow PMPs, brothers, Abdul Rahman, Abdul Salam, Usman, Talha, Adil, Sajid. And even I text to it was very nice for Archana, and
Hmm.
she guided me, and I was just calm down, and I start my 60 random questions with the timer, and it was
Hmm.
so difficult. First, when I start, I was very, very, very nervous. How will I do this? How will I do with this? But thank God, you push me, you ask me to do just carry on, carry on, carry on, and I
Hmm.
carry on. I did it. Alhamdulillah, I did it. For you are
Hmm.
that.
I'm really proud of you. So how did you manage the first part, second part, third part? How was the time management?
So time management, I heard all about the time management, time management, time management. So I was so nervous about the time management.
Hmm.
But my experience and for my as a experience in the last with you in the last, it's not the time management, boss. It is
Hmm.
the practice you make.
Hmm.
Is a you practice. If I had the good practice, I have the good momentum.
Hmm.
It is the best way you can tackle any time management. It is not as difficult, but it needs your practice, more practice. You need momentum. You take the momentum in the exam, and
Hmm.
you always says, "I will tell you when you will take exam."
Hmm.
It is a very, very important the way you push the students to go for the exam, because you know that it is the stage the student is in the momentum and
Hmm.
he can do it. And
Hmm.
really, it helped me when I start my first part. it was the same momentum I carry. I was not nervous. You
mm,
know, at the last day, always I message you. I am not slowing down. Slow down, Zaheer. Slow down. Slow down. I was saying, sir, how can I slow? You said one last word, and in our language, muka maro. So I slow down, try to slow down, but when I slow down, I distracted. But in
mm,
my flow, I did all the mocks, random mocks, and overall mocks in my flow, and it
mm,
helped me very, very well in the exam.
mm.
First
So,
part,
okay.
yes, sir.
Continue, please. Continue.
First part, it was I did it the same flow. I was not nervous. I have that your as you told your deep breathe. It is a fantastic exercise, and
Mm,
in even the day before, I practice a lot for the
mm,
breathing. After
mm,
every 20 questions, I have the
mm,
deep breathe, four
mm,
to five times deep breathe, relax
mm,
myself, and I stretching myself. Then I go start to the 21 question and 40, then 60. And
mm,
this it helped me in the last 2 3 days. I worked on this pattern. And
mm,
even in exam, the students, some students were in the answering question about that fatigue and about the. It did not happen to me. Even I
mm,
am old man, but still I get managed very easily with
mm,
this practice. And
mm,
it was great. In first part, I did it in 65 minutes. You know,
mm,
I did it in 65 minutes, and I was sure I have the out of 60. I am sure I was sure I am the 47, 48. Sure, it was the right questions I picked.
mm,
And the one I think I will add here for the students elimination technique.
mm,
You told everyone the elimination technique, use the elimination technique, and everyone think that the elimination technique helps to solve the question, help to solve them. But no, no, no. Elimination techniques, the main advantage you can get is the time. You
mm,
save time for yourself.
mm,
Straight away, you delete the you read the question and you two options you straight away eliminate it, and then in the two, the best part is to remaining two. Read the question again and pick the one. You will pick it.
mm,
Definitely, you will pick.
mm. Okay, okay,
Then
that's good.
I have the 10-minute break, and
Mm,
10-minute break I have that deep breathing, and you know it was a fasting. I have the fasting, so I have the deep
mm,
breathing exercise, and I had some walk around, and then I came back and he log in, and again I start my same in the same pattern. But the second part, sir, it was lengthy questions, four liner, all four liner.
mm,
I just click four liner and I pray for God, please short. Then again four liner. And our answers all are two liners. Answers two liners. Four option two liners. All were two liners mostly. And
mm,
even I was very fast, but I completed the second in 85 minutes. Uh,
mm,
Thank God I managed the time in the second part, but I did not panic. As you told, a couple of questions I did not even know.
mm,
One, two questions, believe me, sir, I didn't understand, even nothing understand about it. The
mm,
coding something and something like the introvert, extrovert, something like words. I just ignore it. I just pick the as you said, read the
mm,
last line,
mm,
what he's saying, and so something I understand. I according to I pick the answer and next. That was very good exercise for me, and I did not even panic. I did not even about think about the previous what happened to me. So I carry
mm,
on. And same in the second when I finished my second part, I was a bit nervous. How can I will? It's what will be result of this part. So I
mm,
did not think much about. I have the deep breathe, and then again third part start. In the third part, it was the same as it was the first part, so it did
mm,
not affect it too much. And dominant, I can say I finished my exam 10 minutes before. 10
mm,
15 minutes I think there were left. There were four students in the center. All were PMP students, and they have the four cabins and one. The invigilator was from Pakistan. He guided me and I asked him for the comfortable chair. So when he take my picture for the exam, I
mm,
sit on the chair. I like that chair. It was same tool I use in my home and room. So I asked him, please replace this chair with this chair. So he
Mm.
replaced my chair. And the system I selected, I asked him for book, please give some in the side, give me side one the separate.
Mm.
So I use the best one for me. That, but their system is not as I was expected. That it should be fast and that should be very good, comfortable. It was working, but it's not. It should be upgraded.
Mm.
I think.
Mm. Okay.
So there
Okay.
was some noise about
Mm.
the system coming from the noise, fan noise. And I asked him about the noise. He said it is built in. I cannot do anything. You can
Yeah.
have the use the headphone.
Yeah.
So
So.
I think the best part for the exam was to have some stretching and some relaxing. You can
Mm.
move, you can up down, you can ask him for anything. And he was there. Even in their cameras are there, but he comes to you and he gives you if you need the water, anything you need in the exam, he
Mm.
provides you. So
Mm.
it was very good. I think it was the best you have to go to center. It's not tempt in the home. I heard about that and I see the journeys of the people tempt
Mm.
in the home. Internet issues. There was not no such pressure on me on internet or anything. No, just I was relaxed, calm, and down, and I all
Mm.
the time to my the question very easily. And
Mm.
Alhamdulillah, finally I did it. I did
Okay.
it.
Okay. How did you manage? Like, how were the questions about critical path, formula question, drag and drop? How many questions were there?
So drag and drop three questions, only three questions. I can
Mm.
tell you. So it was one is the Tuckman ladder, the Tuckman ladder, simple one,
Mm.
not easy, so difficult. And second was the risk mitigate and transfer and something like that. And one was about the other thing also from the it was
Mm.
agile, and it was the feature driven and the behavior driven like that. So it was not I was sure about the two, but I know the features and something I have that in the and
Mm.
all your coaching calls. So I remember something about the feature driven
Mm.
and about behavior driven. So I
Mm.
other I picked them from the agile scrum. I picked it, and two from two I did according to the situation. I did it. I picked it, and
Mm.
three question only are drop and drag and drop only.
Okay. Okay. And any question where you have to select on the graph?
One question graph, and it was very easy one. I will even I will share with you with the makeup like context was the same. So
Mm.
one in the vertical bar it was the just like that greater than 1.5 1.1.5. I had
Mm.
schedule. It was a schedule about the schedule and cost. It was
Mm.
about the CPA and SPA.
Mm.
So it was easy, not difficult one.
Okay.
I yes, if you do have the knowledge of the SPA, you can easily
Okay.
can do.
What advice you would give to the people who are preparing for the exam now? How they should do the things, how they should prepare?
Everyone, you are the big mentor for their success is the RCA. You
Mm.
have to do RCA. Even I was in the last day, I share with you my RCA.
Mm.
And I do my RCA all on handwrite with my handwriting. I did not
Mm.
use that Excel, it was every person have different perspective. But when
Mm.
I write with my hands on the diary, I
Mm.
remember something. I remember something. So
Mm.
I use this pattern. You even you did not like it, use the Excel, use the Excel. But
Mm.
I pushed all the last time I used my diary to Bharasi, and it really helped me a lot. Helped me a lot, sir. Believe me, it was
Mm.
helped me a lot. And one
Okay.
more thing I will add here, you when you start your second day, first day about
Mm.
the stakeholder part,
Mm. Mm.
you say students, it is very easy. It is very easy, but believe me, the questions will come very hard. So this is the point. All the question, more than 50% question it was the stakeholders.
Mm.
One is going out, one is
Mm.
coming, one is going, one is not happy, one will come, one come later, one replace. All the questions about the stakeholders' expectations,
Mm.
stakeholders or something like that, and all about that are the questions were of the stakeholders. And
Mm.
the dominant part was the stakeholder team and agile.
Mm.
So only two questions I got from the risk one questions about the SPI, CPI, and nothing else. It was
Mm.
all agile team and stakeholder
Okay.
communication. In the communication is all in the communication are related in these how to communicate. It was
Uh,
easy. It
how
was
to
a
how to communicate, how to work into that
Yes,
thing.
yes, yes. This is the point. And the students are nearing the exam. They should have a random mocks. Use this very carefully. RCA, do the RCA very carefully,
Mm.
and and build the momentum. This is
Mm.
something I will tell my fellows. Build the
Mm.
momentum. Momentum means you start from 2 or 3 days, spend 8 to 10 hours, and do
Mm.
the question. The questions RCA, do the question with the mindset. Go with the mindset, and the last day must sleep well. This is the main point.
Mm. Okay.
Must sleep.
Okay. Okay. RC the must. Ji, anyone has any question they would like to ask Mustafa, Sangeeta, Nazish, Harpreet? How this guy cleared exams yesterday, and he has shared that how did he manage the time. RC is important, coaching call, follow up is the most important thing. He started when he didn't know what is PMP and he cleared it. Yes, Nazish, go ahead, please.
Um, First of all, congrats so much, Zaheer, for this is something that you should cherish and celebrate well. And my only question is, I find random mocks very challenging and couldn't, push myself, from like 60s and mid 60s up to 70. And is there any way of like, oh, maybe, is is it enough, or is it like I need to push myself more? I'm doing RCA, but when I'm doing mock up, my mind, I think, is kind of shut down and not as expanding as it should be. So is it something that you experienced too when you started in timed questions, or it is something that is solely on, like, on my part, that I'm not taking it the right the right pace, the right moment, because I finish it early, like in 30-45 minutes, but that's not giving me any benefit.
It, are on the you are on doing the random walks right now.
Yes.
So if you are doing the random walks, I was same. It was my condition. I asked too many questions. I was very upset and was very nervous but it is building you. It is building you, and it's built. It will help you. And don't panic. It just focus on the as Amar sir says. You just focus, carry on, no problem. Do the RCAs, move forward. Do the RCA, move forward, and it will help. And you are. It is pushing your limits. It's good for you. It is very good for you. It will help you in the exam. I'm sure that it will help for you. Don't worry. And if you are getting the 60s 70s, it's a very good score for you. And it's a very good that it is pushing everyone. The random was pushed, I think, pushed too much. It's very hard. Very hard for the random was.
Yes, Amir Saab, hats off to you, and your team. You put a lot of effort in random marks, I must say. It pushes you to the limit. It's a hard work, not very
Yeah,
easy one.
that's the goal, to make sure that you guys get terrible
No,
time.
it's really, sir, it's a help. It helps a lot. It helps a lot. It's
Yes,
very good. Yeah,
it
it's
does.
very good.
Okay, okay. Thank you,
Thank
Nazish.
you.
And I hope if we get it done from you earlier. Yes, Mustafa, please go ahead.
Yes, Assalamu alaikum, Zaheer bhai. Congratulations, first of all. As Mr. Amir said, you did not know anything about PMP. I just want to know how much time it will take to you to get the PMP, and you are doing daily practice. How many hours?
It is not the time, my friend. It is the I was in the mindset from the day one. I picked the things. I remember in the first week I told Amar sir, sorry, I am not remembering everything. I am not remembering. I understand things. I can read the things, but I am not remembering something. I forget the things. But he always said, go move forward, no problem, move forward. The for this time, it depends on all your will. It's about all your will. If you have the gut and you are willing to do it, you can do it. If you are not willing to do, if you have no gut and not interested, you will not even pass in 2 years. If you have the want to clear, you can even do it in 1 month, in 2 months. But I took the time because I did not know about it. I built them myself for my time frame. I daily spend 2 3 hours. Maybe after job, I came to my room. I have some rest. Then I straight away. I hardly remember I miss any class or any coaching call, Saramur, any journey. Even in my office, if I had a journey, someone, I go out and to participate in it. It helped me a lot. It helped me a lot. So just coaching call, attend all coaching call. Consider the time also. Coaching call, attend coaching call, all coaching call, and
Yes,
have the
continue.
reviews of your questions. Review the question, RCA, do RCA, and move forward. No problem. No problem. But just don't panic. Just carry on. Just consistency. Always, Ahmed Saab said, one is greater than zero. So this is a very good mantra.
Excellent, excellent. Actually, yes, yes, I got your point. In the start, also because I'm just the starting. This is the first batch I started. So excellent. This is giving me a good motivation. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Salam.
Okay. Yes, Sangeeta, you had a question?
Yeah, the similar situation, like I am also facing, like doing the mocks and score is very less. So it built so like a negativity, like it's very going to be tough for how will be the actual exams and everything. Although I also see this many of the success journey, but actual mock I have not able to clear it. Then it becomes difficult to resolve this completely. So
But
what will be your suggestion?
no, no. If you are in the 180 questions or you are in the early stage, if I ask you,
180 questions, 180 questions.
this
Earlier
is the
mock,
point. Yes, yes. I can tell you these 180 questions really will decide your fate. I can tell you this will decide you are going to pass or you are going to fail in this exam, because this tests your nerves about that sitting in the 4 hours for 4 hours or for 3 hours, spending time and doing RCA. It will never finish early. When you start 180 question, I was doing in 3 4 days. I use the timer. So do it in the 3 4 days, 5 days, no problem. You can do 30 questions, 20 questions, and do RCA and move forward. Do 20, 30 questions, move forward. And it will help you very well in the exam. Believe me, I can tell that never lose your momentum, never lose your hope. Just just do, no problem. It tests your nerves, it tests your you can time management. Everything. This is the point. Some students lag behind. They step back after seeing this too much hard work. You have to do hard work for this. You have to do these 180 questions. That is something you need to do. And if you do early, you will succeed early. As much time you spend here, you will lengthen your journey at the end. But it will help you definitely. Do RC.
Okay, thank you. Yes,
okay,
Harpreet,
thank you.
Harpreet, you have a question?
Yes, I do. First of all, congratulations, Zaheer sir, for clearing your PMP. Um, my question is around, the stress that you go through while you're taking up the exam. The time is limited. There are so many questions. So, what is your approach? How do you keep yourself calm and focus on the questions? Like,
Very
how
well.
did you manage that?
And in the last week, I have 4 5 friends of my fellows. All I was only one question: how will do the time management? I am doing without the timer. How will do I will timer? But start with the timer. No problem. If you first time you do in the 80 minutes, 70 minutes, 90 minutes, no problem. In the earlier I explained this very well. Elimination technique. build your expertise in the elimination technique. It will save all your time. You will have lot of time for the attempting the question. It will not as difficult as you think, but just focus on attempting the question for the elimination technique. Use the elimination technique very well, slow down, and sometimes I did not even slow down, but it works so very well. I not slow down. I all my 60. I did it in 60 minutes, 58 minutes, 60 minutes, 58 minutes. Too fast, but it will help
Okay.
me because I have the very well RCA. I have my sir, I have my record. I did my RCA very well, very slowly. I very slowly understand the context and then move forward. I did not move forward until do I my RCA. When I do the RCA, I read it again. For second time I read, then I start the next question, next random, because it was I helped me in the solving the next one, and I was very nervous sometime. How will I message to Amar sir about my score? He will ask me, very bad, do it, very bad, improve it. What are you doing? Very hard. And the follow up. He like in the last week, the pattern of the follow up. I feel like my one if father is telling his son, or do the, do the preparation for your exam on the your head. Do that. What are you doing? So this is the something else. Really thankful for Amr. If he did not push me, I did even I not at this stage today. I'm sitting in the journey video. It was very carried. There his all follow up. I think he bear me for the last 5 to 6 months. He bear me in every class, every coaching hour I was there, and. To be very frank, I was very happy for the way David did, the way David did, Vinci did, and the way Fatima did. And Fatima, I remember the in the risk part. I remember something. Have very well explained and had a very sphere on the concept for the risk, and really to help all the students. It's not that something if we Amos are in the coaching call have the some hard words, no problem. It is the very good for you, and really it was a motivation for me. It was to the way that David did in that
In
I
three
got batch
weeks.
one.
In 3 weeks.
Yes, in batch
Uh,
one. Yes,
yeah.
he used us. He was very active, and with, as did the Raman. Raman was very fast. And I remember when she had a journey, I have told her that you're too fast and too furious. You going fast. Sir always says, slow down, slow down. So, but I did not follow slow down. I was too fast, even
Uh,
fast.
Thank you. Thank you very much, guys. I hope everyone's question is answered. Zahir, best of luck for future endeavors. And see you guys in EST coaching call if you are in the EST time zone. Thank you. And Zahir, each one teach one is the mantra of the game. You know that how we each of us work together, how each of us can go and work together, we can build a better place. So that is what I need from you. That if we can get that thing, if we can work into that way, and if we can improve that thing to improve the entire journey of every single individual, I hope to get something from you in which you can get the things better and you can help the people. And yeah, so with that, I wish you best of luck. Do make 10 questions of PMP, which I will be
Sure,
using
sure,
in the PMP marathon.
sure.
That PMP marathon will be having we will have PMP marathon in few days, or 30th of March. I will love to have there. Okay, thank you, Zahir. And regarding PMISP, as we discussed, so see you there. Okay, thank you, thank
Thank
you.
you.